The directions for this assignment say to substitute and simplify each expression using the integer rules. Then check your answer using one of the following strategies. So for our first problem, we have a, which has got a value of 2, plus b, which has a value of -3. So since I have both a positive and negative term, I know I'm going to find the difference between the two. 3 minus 2 is 1. My larger value is, absolute value is 3, and it has a negative sign in front of it, so my solution is going to be -1. I can check my answer utilizing a number line. So if I identify 0 as this point in the middle, and I move forward 2 spaces, and then move backwards 3 spaces, that again puts me at -1. Looking at problem number 4, we recognize that b is -3 plus our value of c is -11. So this time I have 2 negative values, so I just need to add the values together. 11 and 3 is 14, and I keep the negative sign. So my solution is -14. I can represent this with integer chips or dots by saying 3 negative chips plus 11 negative chips since I don't have any positive chips in this particular expression, all of my chips are negative, so the combination of all of those chips will represent the solution. So I have 14 negative chips, so my solution again is -14. Checks. For number 7, we have D has a value of 10 according to our chart at the top, plus C has a value of -11. So again, I have 2 different signs, a positive value in this first term and negative value in the second term. Find the difference is 1. My greater number with absolute value is the 11, and it has a negative sign in front of it, so I will keep the negative for my solution. Solution is -1. We can also again represent this with a T-chart, positive and negative terms. I have a 10 that is positive. I have a -11 that is negative. Since they're in different columns on my T-chart, I will also find the difference. The difference is 1. Again, we look at the absolute values of each number to figure out which one is greater. 11 wins, so we will keep the sign from that column. -1 is our solution. Just looking at one of these below, problem 10 says to simplify completely. 4 minus 10. Now I can just use my integer rules again. I can rewrite this problem, which I've encouraged many of you to do. 40 plus -110, which helps me to clearly identify that I have a positive leading term and a negative secondary term. The difference between the two is 70. And since my negative term has a higher absolute value, I will keep its sign, so my solution will be -70. It's also helpful if you can try to box in your answers so that I know exactly what your final solution is. Hopefully this helps. Thanks.